Women rarely communicate desire with words. Silence does the work far better. What she wants most is almost always what she will never ask for directly. And the men who understand this don't chase power. They naturally occupy it. In 1957, psychologist Leon Festinger introduced the concept of cognitive dissonance, the gap between what people say they want and what they actually crave. Women often express one thing verbally while their nervous system responds to something entirely different. This isn't manipulation. It's biology. It's the underlying architecture of female desire that most men never learn to read. Most men listen to what she says. They ignore what she does. Then they're confused when the passion fades after 6 months. When she grows distant. When the chemistry that once felt electric starts to feel procedural, forced, empty. What no one teaches you is this. Female desire doesn't operate on logic. It operates on something ancient, something pre-verbal, something older than language itself. Women were conditioned in a world that punished direct wanting. Too eager was dangerous. Too honest was judged. So they learned to communicate indirectly, through behavior, through tension, through what's left unsaid. If you can't read that language, you're always reacting too late. This matters because your ability to decode these signals determines everything about your intimate life. Not money. Not looks. Not memorized routines. It's whether you can sense what she needs before she's forced to turn it into words. That's the line between being desired and being tolerated. Between being chosen and being settled for. Behavioral psychologist Dr. Wednesday Martin studied female sexuality extensively and found something most men never consider. Women's desire intensifies in the presence of strategic uncertainty. Not chaos. Uncertainty. The same neurological systems active in early attraction, dopamine, anticipation, heightened focus, don't respond to comfort. They respond to controlled unpredictability. To a man who knows when to step forward and when to pull back. When to give and when to withhold. Anthropologist Helen Fisher's brain imaging research supports this. When women feel attraction, the brain regions associated with craving activate, not affection. Craving. The same circuitry involved in pursuit and obsession. This isn't a flaw. It's a feature. One modern dating culture tries to deny. But biology doesn't care about social narratives. It responds to what works. And what works is rarely what you've been told. So let's go deeper. Into the behaviors women crave but will never clearly articulate. Not because they're deceptive, but because naming these desires would destroy them. Some truths lose their power the moment they're spoken. These are 6 of them. First. She wants to feel slightly out of control. Not unsafe. Out of control. There's a difference. Most men confuse dominance with aggression. They think leading means being loud or forceful. Real dominance is quiet. It's in how you move. How you guide her through space. How you decide without hesitation. And what she feels is relief. Relief that she doesn't have to manage, decide, or carry the weight for once. Women spend their lives in control. Making choices. Holding things together. When she's with you, she wants to let go. To trust that you've got it handled. Psychological research shows women feel the most arousal when they feel intensely desired, not when they feel in charge. When they are the focus of pursuit so strong it overrides their self-control. She can't ask for this. The moment she has to instruct you to lead, you're no longer leading. You're complying. And that collapses the polarity instantly. Second. She wants you to stop asking for permission. Constant checking kills desire. Is this okay? Do you want me to? Should I? Each question drains tension. Desire isn't a negotiation. It's a felt experience. Studies on consensual power fantasies show many women fantasize about scenarios where they're not the decision maker. Not because they want harm, but because surrender removes responsibility. It frees them from judgment. Consent is essential, but real consent isn't verbalized at every micro-step. It's built on trust, presence, and awareness. A look, a pause, a breath tells you everything if you're paying attention. Third, she wants you to hold your ground when she tests you. Women test not to dominate, but to see if you're solid. If pressure makes you fold. Most men fail instantly. She challenges. He apologizes. She pulls away. He chases. And respect quietly disappears. Research from John Gottman shows relationship strength isn't built on avoiding conflict, but on maintaining identity during it. When she pushes, she's checking if you'll abandon yourself to keep her comfortable. If you do, she'll never feel safe with you. Calm presence. No defensiveness. No collapse. That steadiness is what she's looking for. Fourth, she wants mystery. Total transparency kills desire. When she knows everything about you too fast, when there's nothing left to uncover, attraction fades. Esther Perel explains this clearly. Desire needs space. Fire needs air. Intimacy and eroticism are not the same thing. Men often overshare in the name of closeness, not realizing closeness without tension is just friendship. Maintain your inner world. Your pursuits. Your privacy. Not everything needs to be shared. That distance keeps curiosity alive. Predictability turns you into furniture. Fifth, she wants you to prioritize your mission over her. This sounds wrong, but it's essential. Women respond to men with direction. Purpose signals capability. When you drop everything for her, you signal scarcity. She doesn't want to be your entire world. She wants to join a world that's already moving forward. Ambition isn't about money. It's about momentum. When you're busy building something, attraction grows naturally. Sixth, she wants you to end the interaction first. Lingering kills tension. Behavioral psychology's peak-end rule shows people remember how something ends more than how it begins. If you overstay, the memory fades weak. If you leave while the energy is high, she's left wanting more. The one who controls separation holds power. This applies to dates, texts, conversations, intimacy. Leave first. Not as a tactic, but because your life actually pulls you forward. Here's the final truth. Women don't want you to ask them what they want. They want you to understand. Attraction can't be negotiated. It can't be reasoned. It can only be embodied. Most men play it safe, they sanitize themselves. They become agreeable, inoffensive, forgettable. Desire comes from polarity. From risk. From a man willing to lead without guarantees, the men who understand this move with quiet certainty. Not arrogance. Certainty. And certainty is magnetic. In a world full of men afraid to be men, the one who isn't becomes rare. Valuable. Unforgettable. She'll never explain this to you. She can't. But now you see it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it.